happy 2025. We have Tibetan New Year's this Friday. So I thought my friend, it's his first time in Canada, so we'll welcome our Karma Tshewang. He's from Bhutan, and a little bit about him. He was born in Bhutan, his place, and he came to South India to start learning. He went to a monastery and he went to school like everyone else, and eventually became they call it now he's a Kempo. Kempo is like a PhD, and so in Buddhist philosophy. So and now he is a professor in Parping, Nepal, in a monastery called Nyingma Payu Urgen Dorji Trilling Monastery, and he also teaches in Estonia. And now he's here in Canada, his first time, so he's giving all a nice warm welcome.
You can tell.
Oh, she asked you, how do you like Canada?
I just came like 2 days ago, and yesterday I couldn't get a time to explore to Canada and Toronto because the one of our like our lineage center, they like heal like have a program before the new year. Usually we have to do the like purifying obstacle to like a ritual puja. Then they invited me to. Then I was in puja yesterday the whole day. But then I didn't get a time to explore. And then today I came here to just see, organize to talk something. So then let's see after rest day what will bring me to Canada and Toronto.
Yeah, so our topic is on health and happiness. So if you have any questions on that or how life is as a monk, you can feel free to ask. And since we're on that topic, I also am a teacher of Tibetan medicine and yoga. So it would be nice if we all did a little breathing practice together. Would that be okay? Yeah. So this breathing practice in the Dalai Lama calls this particular practice like the tranquilizer. It helps you calm your mind. And in Tibetan medicine, we believe that we're all made up of the 5 elements. So do you know what the 5 elements are that we're made out of?
Air, earth, fire, water.
Yes,
Air,
yes.
water.
Air,
Wood, air.
water. I heard wood.
Yeah.
There's a space, which is also a part of us. I mean, we need space to be able to breathe and all. And fire, those fire, I think that was all, right? Yeah, fire, earth, water, wind, and space.
Oh.
And so when we're doing these exercises, we're going to clean those elements. Okay? So sit if you can. If you like, you can cross your ankles. You don't have to. You can sit as long as you're comfortable. And can everyone breathe down to their bellies?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So we're gonna breathe in together. And then exhale, empty, all the way out, empty. And we're gonna take our left hand and then plug our left nostril. And let's breathe in with the right hand. We're just imagining that we're breathing in fresh air down to our bellies. And let's take a holding your breath. You're holding the breath and block. Then exhale. As you exhale, you're imagining fire coming out to balance. And then inhale again. And this time we're cleaning the left side, holding the breath, block, exhale. Now it's white. This represents the water and earth we talked about. And let's bring both hands down. Let's bring inhale. And then now in the center, holding the breath and exhale. And then we're cleaning the wind. Okay, so let's try again. Left hand to left nostril, inhale. Bring down, so the fire is connected to emotion of anger. So holding the breath, block, exhale. As you breathe out, you're imagining releasing any excess anger in yourself. Breathing in. On the left side, what we want to cleanse is the water and earth, holding the breath and block. When you release that, you're releasing ignorance and confusion. Both hands down, inhale. In the center, we have the emotions of desire and attachment. holding the breath. And as you exhale, you're balancing this all. And then one more time, left hand to left nostril, inhale. Again, remember this side is the hot side, holding the breath, block. And as you release, you're releasing any inflammation that's attached to this. Inhale. On the left side, we have the water and earth, holding the breath. As you're blocking, your exhale, this helps release any metabolic issues you may have. Both hands down, inhale. And in the center, because of the wind, when it's in balance, holding the breath, let's exhale. And this helps balance any neurological and psychological issues. So now we've balanced the elements, and let's move on. And then interspersonally, I'll give another exercise. Okay, so this is called the 9 breath of purification exercise to cleanse the elements. Okay, yes, let's try. Let's learn something.
Okay. You want to like tell about this organization?
For which one? Oh, yeah. So Karma is very big on humanitarian work, and he has been working really hard to build a school, a monastery for boys, young boys, to study Buddhism, and it's still building. They're still building for
Buddhism and modern education
combined, like for I think it was 600 children, right? 600
650.
boys. 50. Oh, why not? 650 boys. And so he's very working very hard towards that. And if you guys want to be involved, you can ask him later on how you can participate as well. Okay.
Okay. Now she gave already the short introductions, and as you know everything, and thanks to her, because of she invited me to Toronto, and we met, I think, through the Facebook. Actually, you have to thanks to also the Facebook. It's quite far, no? Then if you don't have these social connections, and then we couldn't make it happen. Then last year she visited to like Nepal, and I was there, and as she told before, in 2019, I was helping to those children to like have a dormitory and classroom, everything. But I'm not founder. But we have another founder, but there's so many remote place. Let's say the parents cannot afford to send them to school. So then we're giving the platforms to study like Buddhism, because why this is our founder, also like teacher, great teacher, by his design and like got this idea, because only modern education you can learn so many things, but end of our like you can see the life. We have lacking some experience of knowledge, wisdom to spiritual part. So then if you learn those together, modern education, then you can open the more door for the external. If you learn and especially the humankind, then it will be open the internal door. Then what I call is like need to understand our inner heart. Is just I make my point. Now everybody want to be happy and don't want to be unhappy. But what happened is always we don't know how to bring the happy in our life, because it depends on what we are going to plant, the seed for happiness, the causes and condition we call. So if we do some thing that which is not bring the happy in our life, and for example, we have a lot of thinking and conceptions, and okay, I want to be able, but what we do is more in the practical life, we put a lot of pressure. And when you put a lot of pressure in your doing, then we forget the wisdom. what we say is like, you need to bring together things, the method and wisdom. And I can put in simple way, the humankind and intellectual understanding of wisdom. The intellectual and wisdom also have different form. Let's see, intellectual can be engaged and related with our ego. If your understandings, your knowledge, your experience, let's say, the overtaken by the ego, then it can bring the unhappy. We will like simply say we will destroy our happiness causes. Then how we can live in a happy. So therefore, to understand the inner heart is first what we need to do is you need to understand the humankind. It's no related with the religion, no traditions, nothing. Just humankind is everybody have. This you need to discover. And only having a humankind also, what I call is like kindness problem in my way. I have been since this and I have been through experience with a lot of people. Because only having a human kindness without the wisdom, then many people can take the advantage of you. They can ask you, okay, could you help me something? And you are so kind and you willing to give, you willing to help, but end of this can bring you a lot of anger inside because you're mentally can be exhausted. That physically, when we like reach, above the age, 55, 60, 70, then our physical body stands power, what we call, is very weak. Then you have to be understand the human kindness not to be used in the problem way. If you, let's say, if you're so kind with the wisdom, then you understand where you need to react, when, how, in your life especially. To be kind to yourself and to be kind to your relative, your nephew, niece, or your children. So the life will be easier if you understand all those together. This maybe you should think in the not totally in the religion way, but purely you can think this is our life, humankind life. It's not easy, no? Then if any one of us, this humankind life can be put in the danger by the power, by the greedy, by the anger, and also the jealousy. Not to go there, you need a understanding of your inner heart. And if you have this quality, understanding, even you can live alone many years at one room, no problem. If you meet any kind of people, you have no problem. If you go to the different society, also no problem, because you know what you need to do. And sometimes we have a lot of this kind of issue in the life, want to go and little bit hesitate, want to talk and again hesitate. And the difficulty is bring to us, if I can talk to this person, what he can say, what she can say. You know, our mind is blocking ourselves. I think we can't, in the reality of life, we have a four river of life, what we call the birth and aging, sickness, and the end of the life. But we know this, but we unwilling to accept the reality. This is our problem. We have a lot of fear. We like to climb in very high positions and prosperity, and like say the maybe probably we are misjudged in our life. What we say happy, but we bring to happiness in the different level. For example, what we think is happy life is we are looking for comfortable for a while, for a moment. Then this comfortable is not coming from your inner heart, because this comfortable is bring by your effort. You work hard, you earn hard, and you need to maintain everything. And this small thinking go another direction, then you don't have a comfortable. Then we feel immediately like, okay, I'm not happy. Then after that, what happened with our life? Then you get nervous. Then you get emotion. Then you get lonely. Then so many pressure one by one is putting on you. Then you're losing the precious human life. So I think in this world, I don't know how many human beings, if we can count maybe billion, 7 billion, 8 billion. If you ask the one by one the question, if possible, maybe everyone can answer, I want to be happy. But how to bring happy is different way. Some they think that happy bring by the power. And some people think that happy can be like get to, how can I say, like do hard work. Hard work, effort, and your positive are actually there is condition. The first, what we need to understand is we need to understand the foundation. If you have very difficult in your life, even you need to understand how to face it without getting nervous, without getting tension, without getting emotion. This is life. Then your understanding is growing in the positive way. But then sometimes happen in our life also different way. We learn so many things in the theoretically, and then you don't want to put in the action in the practical level. Then you understand, you can ask question, yes, I know, or it's like this, it's like this, it's like this. Then you can ask them to, please, could you do it? And you can put it two people. One has experience how to fix the things. One doesn't have how to fix things, but who don't know how to fix, and he has a lot of theory. But he say, okay, I can do it, but you cannot do it. But who don't talk much, the person can fix this easily. So in our life, you no need to talk much, but you need to experience, go through the experience in practical level. The best on humankind, and another way is say the pure compassion. You know why I'm adding the new word, the pure compassion? Because compassion can be mislead also. The compassion also related with the desire, attachment also. If you think you have a compassion, just giving an example, do you love the other children same as your children? You can ask question, yeah? If we think the compassion we have is equal, in the reality, in practical, it's not equal. If you want to support your children and the other children, you will always have something up and down. Then where is the compassion? But compassion is there. But compassion, you can, I like to say, unknowingly, our compassion is related with the desire, the attachment. So now that's where I'm adding the pure compassion. The pure compassion, there's no like way to engage with the attachment, anger, and greedy and jealousy. The pure compassion is what we have, is what we call in the reality is humankind. But to discover the humankind is you need to understand the pure inner heart. I'm not putting in intellectually, because this is also misleading in teaching. In the, I can say, the body, speech, mind, in Tibetan, say, Tibetan word, is the mind, Tibetan letter is same, mind, but we are not pointing the intellectually, we're pointing in the heart. So that's why I'm always consider not in intellectual way. But it doesn't mean that you don't need an intellectual, but you need an intellectual. If you have an intellectual, then intellectual can lead you to say how to maintain the mind stable with the daily life activities. That means our mind need to be stable, not go up, not, sometimes you can get some good news. You can get so excitement. Oh, so. Then how long this can be lead? How long? Hour, day, week, month? No. No guarantee. But when happening this moment, you just rejoice yourself, enjoy, but remember not go through this all the way. At the same time, you need to accept this. Anything can be changed. And I have been teach in Buddhist philosophy in higher level, like Sutra and Tantra in the monastery and out of monastery. Then I got many questions from the different society. Okay. I have many different experience and background. I study in Tibetan community since 2002 to 2015. Then after the graduations of my master degree, then I has been engaged with the Nepal community in Nepal. Then in the meantime, then I was engaged with the Western community in Europe. few months in Europe, few months in Nepal, and 1-2 months in Bhutan. So now I'm bringing this. So there are different people asking question. How do you see the good people, good person? Do you have anyone answer? How you can judge? How you can like consider the good person?
Don't you have to be trained how to do this though? Like, for instance, if you have to be trained how to meditate, you just can't do meditation sort of, you can try to do meditation, but you have to
No.
be trained to do meditation. So
Meditation,
don't you have to learn? how
meditation
to
is
do
another
it?
part, but I'm asking, how do you consider as a good person?
By their actions?
This is very much concern in our life.
Yeah.
I can usually tell by the look in their eyes.
No. Then anyone have? I got this question from many different like society. Tibetan society, Nepalese society, Western society, Chinese. So each and everyone have different answer. But I give my answer, but you can give your answer. How do you like? Okay, I told them, if you can say this is good person, this is my good friend, and I say I don't trust. Even you can say this is good person, even I don't trust. I told them, you can see that if this is good person or not. You can give the two things to this person. The money and power. Then this person can show the character, real character. Because this person have power, whatever he like, whatever she like, she can do. And this person don't have a financial crisis, already give by the people. If this person, very good person, humankind, always connected with the humankind, and this person can lead the society, country, and the world, bring the peace, harmony, positive. But if this person is not good person and always misuse the power and money, do you think this is the right answer? But there is no need to train. Training is different because we say, oh, this is good person. I have been, contact with him. We are saying this, yeah?
But you can say a person is good
Yeah.
and they're good for certain reasons, but they're not good for other reasons.
Yeah.
You know,
How you consider the good person? Good person need to bring the harmony, peace, happy, and to help other. But who have the power to help? Maybe okay, one of you want to help so much when you see the poor people. If you don't have your inner strength, like so-called financial, want to help by financial. If you don't have, then you can keep in your heart, okay, I want to help, but you cannot help. Yeah? And you want to help some crisis, in big crisis, then you need a power. You cannot help. So, but you are good persons in heart.
You have to learn how to be a good person, though. It's very difficult.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you have to learn how to be there's a lot of people that want to be everything that you've just said, but they're not, or they can't be, or they, whatever, I mean, they're.
So this is what I'm trying to bring all together. Firstly, you need to understand your pure inner heart is humankind. When you understand this clearly, then you have a like commitment. you have really willing to do everything for other to bring peace, harmony, health. Want to bring the some, you can say the, even we don't need to, okay. In this planet, we call in the Tibetan, we call it the desire realms. But I don't know if it's correctly say or not. But since these are connected, really connected in, even we are accept or not, but it's really connected. Then in this planet, if you have 8 billion people, everybody have some understanding, then we don't need anything to security. Because your humankind is the security. Who can harm you here? Everybody have same goal, same understanding, same humankind. Then everybody can understand each other. I mean, you don't need to say in the word.
So you're saying in order to be a truly good person, you need to be actively good. You need to be actively good to be a good person.
See?
Actively good to be a good person. You have
And-
to do
and I'm just-
stuff.
Wondering about, do you believe in evil? There are people who seem to be actively pursuing evil. And,
Okay,
you know,
If-
how do you find the
Yeah, yeah.
balance?
I understood your question. If the person is discover their inner pure heart, then there is no place for evil. But why coming the evil? Why we have a lot of bad things happening? Because I put the compassion related with the desire, and you can also put in the compassion related with the expectation. And in other ways, you can put greedy, but it's not nice to say. You can put the high expectation. Everybody want to know, okay, I have to do this, I have to do this, okay, I want to make happy, 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 happy. But at the end, who is the happy? Where is the happy?
I have your attention, please.
Water's back on.
Okay. See, good news.
We're happy. We got water.
Yeah, so now we come back to our topic.
Talking about happiness.
Yeah, talking about happiness. Yeah, happiness.
Are there people in the world who are 100% happy?
I don't think if you are not develop these two methods, for example, how to maintain, those who are connected with me, especially the West people, the European. I was in Europe many years, and I came to directly to also from Germany, Frankfurt last time. I told them maybe there is not 100% can be happy, but what I told them is like that you can say the world is changing so fast, the technology, AI, so many things. You need to understand all these things also. So many things changing. And only you can things and you want to do the spiritual part only develop your mental. I think it also doesn't work anymore now. Because you need a full body to survive. You need a stable job to do, but not always you do this like sometimes how can I say like maybe none of for you this because you're all retired, I think seems.
No.
We're not dead. So I wanted to ask you something. In the word happy, in modern technology.
Yeah,
Out of the 5 letters that form the word happy,
okay.
3 of them are at. APP,
Okay.
which is what so much of technology is today. There's an app for that. So, you are our app for happy, yeah?
Yeah. So you can say, you can say just I will break this thing.
Okay.
So I used to tell them that you really need to balance the daily life in the spiritual part. Because daily life can support you, your survival. Yeah, you don't get a burden of the paying the bill. Simply, every country can increase the taxes and so forth, and the price go up. Your bank getting empty, and and you get like nervous, anxious. So if you're not maintain this side, and you say, I want to be happy, and you go to the cafe in small cash and you meditate, maybe you're not so happy, maybe. Because your company and your government is sending you bill one by one. When you maybe 1 month you're so happy because you're meditating there. When you come out, maybe you get headache to seeing your bill. Then what I'm trying to say is that related with the humankind, you really need to make a balance these daily activities and spiritual activities. When you get little bit problems with your daily life, the spiritual understanding is helping here. For example, suddenly you got angry, you can ask question. Where angry is coming? Is angry coming from where? What it look like? Then at the same time, you can look. If I let it to get angry myself, for example, what it will be the result? The good or bad? Everybody know answer, yeah? For example, you're so good to your friend, best friend, and when you separate, what thing make you separate? The simple answer is anger, the temper. And when you have that kind of emotion, means we are again the humankind, the so-called pure compassion we destroy. So then to maintain these two life, you can do whatever you need to daily life, but not to go inside. And sometimes you need to give time to hear this part, the spiritual part, understanding, emotions. Another way you can say also like emotion therapy. But somebody come to say, I can heal you. Honestly, I don't believe this. Somebody did very bad things and somebody come to say, I can purify it. So I think it's impossible. But you can do yourself. First, you can understand, figure out how do I deal this. And secondly, you need to contemplate, bring in your heart. I say like you have to put into your heart. When you put into your heart, then your heart will give you answer.
Sorry, another question.
Yeah, you can ask.
The world is so filled with unhappiness and unfairness and terrible things are happening. And because of technology, we hear about it, we read about it more than ever in the history of mankind.
Yeah.
Like womankind.
Yeah, this is.
How do we have happiness without becoming overwhelmed? Or how do we have happiness without closing ourselves off in a little box?
you cannot stop these all things because we don't have power, yeah? But we need it in some purpose. Also, I don't blame at all this iPhone company because I'm using now, yeah? It's helping me to booking ticket, contact with you and all this. But this thing can be also mislead. It's similarity our life. Maybe you can say that the technology. If you do, okay. First, if you have, put like this, if you have a very good, kind heart and understand and the wisdom part, you want to help a lot of people, then you cannot go to knock the door, everybody, okay, I want to do this, but simply you can do in, okay, you can send messages, you can record video, and you can provide to your friends and other, and this technology is helping you and make you more easier. So now coming bad news and misleading is how to avoid is your hand now. Okay, I don't want to tell you all how you need to do, but I can tell how I avoid. Maybe this can help you. I can see the many things. Okay, if I open the phone, Facebook open, maybe I can go to Google, the news saying, okay, there's one car is driving crazily, kill the one person. I feel sorry for them, but I cannot stop and I cannot bring back this life. But you need to understand your side first. Don't let disturb in your mind. Who knows? Some telling something, but is this really true? Do you know? Okay, for example, coming one news in related with something, but I cannot precisely tell. Do you ever think what you're reading in the news, all coming news is the reality and truth?
It's an opinion.
I read news, just I need to get some information. I read news, but I don't take in heart. I get information, then I leave it. Just example. Maybe this can also help you. For example, you want to go where? Vancouver, okay? Example. And you can search the ticket in different apps. Some show you 600, some show you 700, some show you 200, some show you 250. Which one is the true? Yeah, but what they show you is every price is same actually. The same flight, one is showing 600, same flight, same date, same timing, one is showing 250. But if you book the ticket in 250, you can get to Vancouver in the what day you want to go? Thursday, Saturday? You can reach there. But at the same time, you can book from the one app $600 and you get ticket and at the same time 250 and not 600, the two people can reach at the same place. You understand what I'm trying to say? You need to understand how they show us which one you accept. I'm giving example because of one of my friends. I asked to please, can you book ticket for me? And she booked the ticket. She's Burmese and living in Victory. Suddenly sent me message. The price was 655. I said, please cancel it right away. Then I let them to cancel because 24 hours is free cancellation. Then I checked the apps. Then I found the one 239, but without luggage. Then I checked down, continue. Then I found, okay, you can add the luggage, but the luggage price is $65 Canada. So now total how, you can count how many total, maybe nearly 300, yeah?
Yeah.
So 600 apps showing apps and the nearly 300 apps showing me is in my hand. Which one I want to accept? You can reach in same day, no problem. If flight get cancelled, you get refund also. You know, our life is sometimes, if you're not aware, mindfulness, easily can hijack by misinformation. But we don't need to blame them because this is your hand. How you read, how you see. Just example I put in myself. If I don't cancel, then I waste how many? 655 and minus. Maybe I can get another ticket. You understand, right?
Yeah.
So coming to the point now. You remember I told method and wisdom. And here you need to use wisdom. The method compassion doesn't work. The air company don't let you in without ticket. Because I say I'm so compassionate, I don't have, maybe you can go to knock the door, nobody let you in. Then you can use your method, like wisdom, find a cheap ticket, save money for your saving another body, like tension, nervous. Then you can get in and you are there. So this I put example of how we can protect to misinformation. You need to protect the misinformation. First, you need to analyze.
It's the way that you interpret the information.
Yeah, who is giving the information actually?
Right.
So that's why I say, if somebody say this is so good, I don't trust. If somebody say this is a really good person, I don't trust. You understand? What you call is in pranama in Sanskrit. In Buddhist logic, we call pranama. If you learn this, but it's no need to learn, but you need to be a little bit aware. But if you want to be like professor in university or whatever, to see the reality, no misjudge, then you need this knowledge. Even you can see the person is going to say or going to something to do, you can see in the before action. You understand, right?
Mhm.
So now your question answer is satisfied?
Yeah.
So I think to bring happiness in community and bring happiness in your life is not difficult if you understand. If we don't understand, I give you like many different ways. The two kindness without wisdom, you will be in problem. This is my own experience from different community. And this you need to be really aware. So maybe, I don't know, it's good to tell the example. I went to Belgium the last week, before last week. And the one Nepali couple came to pick me up for train stations, and they saw there's one beggar near to there, and suddenly asked me a question. Can I give money or not? The question is this. Then I look, but the man is stronger. Man can do work, earn money. Then I told, maybe yes, maybe no. I give they let them to think how they decide. You can say it the both way. unfortunately, this person is bad luck, was bad luck because they didn't give. Yeah, and you can say that another way also say the good fortune that this person didn't accumulate the non-virtue. You understand?
Yeah, okay.
It's like this. The person is giving, why they giving? So kind, they are kind. They're kind, but they don't understand where to give. Then I explain when I reach to their place. You giving is very good because of your kindness. But you need to understand if you give this person, why end up this kind of situation? Maybe the not enough their merit and virtue. If you give, again, this person is accumulations of non-virtue and non-merit. Because this money, this person is going to buy alcohol or I'm not sure, my own experience, maybe alcohol or maybe like smoke. Am I right? And this person's kindness is misused there now.
Aren't we not supposed to judge though?
Yeah, judging is actually not good.
Yeah.
Not at all good.
Yeah.
So this way, if when somebody asks you, you need to really be smart. So then I told them to answer. You did a good job because of you not let him to accumulate non-merit. And I already told you, when I look at him, he's quite good and he can do work and he can earn money. And you didn't make him lazy. It's happening. You give. The person is become so lazy. Even they don't want to do. This is happening in many places with many society and community. And now your hand, how to deal? Then they're asking me question because they are from Nepal, and in Nepal there's blind and no some have this children and no food, no hand, some no air. Then they're asking me a question. Do you need to give them? Then they're asking me, did I give them? Then I say, sometimes yes, sometimes no, but I always look their background. Because this also, who is like asking your help, they're not asking themselves. The behind is the big crime organization. I saw in my eyes, you give the money, and after a few minutes, that somebody come to take off your money from this handicraft. So where to give them, where to support? And there are so many places also. Some they have very good organization, giving medical care, health care, food, accommodation, even there's 24 hours nurse and doctor at their organization. And if you support this organization, then your money goes to the right place and you accumulating merit and stand positive and come to this topic. If you give this, who is like asking something, do they make wish you to be happy, continue, support me? Maybe not. If you give less, what? Well, maybe they show anger. Yeah. But in good organization, they gather, they pray. May my supporter live happy. May my supporter like live long life, happy and without obstacle.
So what is happy? Is happy a feeling of contentment? Is happy?
Happy is, I think, not connected with the feeling also. happy is connected with your pure heart. The feeling is again like fragile. You cannot trust feeling. Because feeling can change in the causes and condition anytime, circumstances. Maybe you can look at here, if someone really like to drink alcohol, if I give the coffee, this person not happy with me. If I give alcohol, he or she will always thanks to you. You understand, yeah? It's happening like this in our life. So how to be happy, what is happy is so important in our life. Because you need to live without tension, nervous, painful, understand, and prosperity, harmony. Truly understand in your heart. And if you understand this way, then maybe it's not disturbing you from the external misinformations. You are so strong.
Because I've met, when I travel,
Yes.
spiritual, usually men in the Buddhist faith. I met very few women.
Okay.
Okay, that's a challenge for me. But they live, some of them live the life of incredible frugality. Like they depended, if they ate, it was because someone, as they were on their travels, gave them something to eat.
Okay.
So prosperity was not as we think of it, perhaps. You know, so when you talk about what has happened, and this man, the several men that I met different times, did seem happy, like they were content with their lives of speaking to people in around on their travels with nothing, like they had nothing. And they were
Yeah. You saw this trouble have nothings, and you say this person is happy. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I go
Yeah,
feel.
you feel it.
Yeah.
But you didn't know their inside reality.
Exactly. But they didn't speak that.
Because they don't show. Okay, some persons, they are professional. They can hide emotion. If I'm not wrong, I have been practiced with so many like rich people, mediums, community, you can the families and the Lord. And they always show happy because of their rich, talented, excellence for any. But at the home, they seems lonely. If you go to kitchen to eat, you're alone. You know, this is my own experience with their families. For example, they have what? Who is cooking at home is what it's called, like maid. Yeah. Clean, cook, get ready everything for you. Servants, like the maid also, yeah. But they prepare everything, food, water, drinking, everything. Even you can just go to lay down in your bed because of you pay everything. But what in the reality, what we say is you cannot buy happy by money. This is exactly happening there. Everything is ready, but when come together, families, there's no family. Food is ready, room is ready, house is ready, everything is ready. But you are alone. And at the office, this person is always happy. So then you need to think, go to the reality. Is this person, same person, huh? Is this person happy, really happy? Not. The lie cannot be the truth. Yeah, the truth cannot be to lie. So this, I think you need to accept yourself. And this is we can call the pretend. The pretending is very difficult to live life. And in my way, I say, the living with the two life and two face. Two. Showing face and yeah. So if you are understand the humankind and you really want to be happy, then you need to accept the reality and also very wisely, because I'm adding this especially very wisely. You know why? Just living very honesty also, you cannot survive in this society. If you're not honest, if you're not wisely, because sometimes you need to deal with very difficult situation and very difficult person. And you need to do your wisdom way with the wisely. Then you are happy.
And if someone is really happy, you may not know.
Yes, absolutely right. Even I'm talking very rich people and high position also. So happiness is really need to rely on the humankind actually. As I before said, pure heart, pure compassion. And only having a pure compassion is not enough. I already told you, I'm repeating again. You need a wisdom. The wisdom coming from where? Now question. Anyone have answer?
Your heart.
Heart is already put in the compassion. Heart is already the content of the pure compassion, yeah? Yeah.
You think it's your mind?
Mind, single mind cannot be wisdom.
No. I do.
This is little bit close, but not totally.
Your intellect?
Intellect and mind is maybe same content. No?
Same
It's
thing.
not really. Yeah, this is, you can say, supporter. Study is supporter, but not really there.
Inside. I don't know. I mean.
Chocolate.
Yeah, maybe some women. You know,
Yeah.
she remind me when some people come to learn the practice, they say like they say something differently than I say. If you're really looking for long-term solutions to obtain the, like spiritual part, then please join me. If you're looking for just temporary happiness, please go to the spa. Simple. You can get massage, you can get hot spring, I can say hot steam, and the sauna, swimming pool, alcohol, everything there. Then one moment you're very relaxed. Then why they're coming to learn, why they're coming to continue? Because of you need a sustainable. Sustainable bring the deep understanding.
Spiritual sustenance.
Not go in totally spiritual now. Sustainable, the deep understanding of reality. Yeah. Now
My
wisdom.
reality is different from yours, yeah?
No,
okay.
humankind reality is same. You don't need to bring anywhere.
Ah,
If you go to west, if you go to north, if you go to like east, the humankind reality cannot change.
I'll sit with that one for a minute.
Yeah. When you say my reality, your reality different, that already you are using the intellectual. I don't want lady to happen here now. You are going in the different direction. Because I asked the question, what is the wisdom? Yeah. So there are so many coming answers.
Pardon me, but I didn't have a way to say or whatever I was gonna say, it's okay. When, in our Bible, it says, to love one another as yourself. And I've been very curious because being just human, it is hard to know if we love ourselves.
Yeah,
You
this
know,
this is actually I wanted to tell just before. But then I went to other side, but she put the question, so I can put together, okay? The to help other by teaching, by your body, like to go to work for other, and to help by giving. Plus, you need yourself enough resources. The enough resources of understanding, enough resources of compassion, enough resources of like financial, enough resources of everything, okay, including. No, I don't want to add right now. So this is the reason why we need to practice study in Sanskrit prana, prajaparamita, and in English wisdom. So most of the time I don't use wisdom because of this wisdom is again misleading, because you can say the as a business person they can also use, oh, today I did like some good contact because of I prepared my document in my wisdom. Yeah, you can say, yeah. But this wisdom, what they call is in my experience, in my understanding, I put in intellectual. I don't put in real wisdom. The real wisdom is always bring you closer to the truth. And the intellectual always bring you distant from the reality. Then you can influence by the misinformation. You suffer. Yeah. You read it. Then you think, oh, what happened? What happened? Even understanding the reality, even happen bad also, you need to accept this. Because you cannot avoid. If okay, for example, I'm today everything is, flexible and healthy. If I get sick, I cannot avoid. Because of this is must to be happen, because I talk, the four river of life. The birth, aging, sick, death. But maybe not nice to hear. But this is a reality also. This is a life reality. Yeah, you can give me the one answer. Who ever able to escape from the dead? See, now you got so many questions. Anyone can escape. No, this you need to accept. As long as you live, please live happy, harmony with understanding. So she asked question, and this already answered inside, but I can little bit clarify. To be loved to other, you cannot love with the selfish. If you love selfish, then always problem. Selfish mean what? Already connected with the negative. And this is the, I think, similarity. Who have a kindness problem, the people can take advantage from you. Maybe I think from here, maybe a lot of have problem maybe this. Okay, I can put precisely, just put example, not putting here. I meet one April family, they're so kind, then other they're not relative, but they saying like they have problem every time. They almost give the 100,000 euro. Now, almost 6-7 years ago, they won't get back. So now they're pressure on themselves because they have to pay the loan, so many things. But why they giving? Because they come to talk nicely. I'm like suffer, I'm financial crisis, and they're giving me continually because of their kind, because they didn't think in this way. Could be happen. They trust. So then you need to think in what I say, I don't trust. But I trust based on understanding and experience. This you need to work. How to make trust people, friends. But I'm not telling they're bad, but they're very nice. But you need to know when, how, where you need to act. Yeah, why? Again, question, yeah? Then do you need a wisdom? Okay, so now I will answer to the wisdom. Yeah. Wisdom is not related with the intellectual, but wisdom cannot be separate from the intellectual, but we cannot call the intellectual because wisdom is so many things combined together. The study, experience, contemplation, and intellectual understanding. And you have this all four, but on top of that, you need reason, logic. What you have a logic cannot be wrong anymore. If somebody asks you a question, somebody put more logic on that, your logic, what you decide already, understanding in logic, nobody can prove you wrong. That means this wisdom is so close to reality. To become like this person, and this is also very complicated, and how can I say, like, not complicated, maybe it's challenging. Some people can tell you are heartless also, because you're not reacting anytime. Even suddenly happened an accident, you're not nervous at all. In sometime in your soul, brother or sister or your relative dying, you're not nervous, not crying. Because this person is not crying, this person is not nervous, because he accepting reality. You understand, yeah? If you cry, what do you bring? Emotion. If you get nervous, what? Emotion. Instead of you taking right decision, maybe probably you can take so many wrong decisions. So wisdom is all together growth, study, contemplations, experience, and intellectual. Because intellectual must be there inside. Because without intellectual understanding, because what we call in the Tibetan, giving the definition of whom the people, human person. No, okay. I like to say another way. The definition of mind, so-called, how they give clarity, understanding, and invisible.
There's a lot of wisdom in this room.
You have to bring a lot of the positive energy then. But you need to remember very clearly one thing, whenever you think this is wisdom, you need to investigate yourself with the logic. Fire cannot be proved the water, water cannot be proved the fire, and you need to use the logic. You want me to go a little bit deep? Example of fire. Yeah. What is the fire reality? Do you have anyone like understanding of the fire reality?
Heat,
Fire.
It's not always about destruction, right?
No. Okay, maybe you can say
Anger?
not anger. No, the anger is not a real fire. Okay, the anger is fire element. I will tell you later. This is totally different, now. But there are similarity. You know what in our Buddhist teaching said, like the Buddha said, the similarity take you the wrong path. You understand? There are very similarity understanding, similarity experience, similarity looks, definition. But if you're not aware of this, then you can be end up in the difficulty. Okay. The fire reality is most of people say hot, yeah, can burn in what's color? Red color. You can say this, yeah. But this is not the like final reality. This is the relative reality. Everybody understand this, only this part. So now you need to go more deeper. The ultimate, the fire reality is emptiness. But not empty. Emptiness. Maybe you have this difficult to understand, you know. I can put in an example. Everybody see the house? Yeah, this house. The which part is house? The pillar. This. You cannot precise like particularly house. All thing put together has become what? House. And this is the relative reality. Then when you destroy each part, then where? What is called? Nothing. Non-existing. But this is not, you don't go there emptiness, but I'm just giving example. Emptiness is more than that. Just you can say non-existing. And non-existing and existing be together. But in intellectual understanding cannot be together. In the based on wisdom is together. Yeah, you got it, yeah?
pardon me, could wisdom be quoted as being becoming knowledge?
Yeah, absolutely knowledge, yeah. So see, we're talking about house. The house, like you got a two definition today. You can say house, but you need to understand the structure of house. You need to put all together in house. Then I cannot prove this is not house. Can I prove? No. If I say this is not house, then everybody can tell. Are you doomed? Are you mad? You cannot see it from your eyes. Everybody can tell me this. I have to accept this is house. Then if you go more deeper in absolutely like ultimate reality, then I can prove this is not a house. Which one is house? Then I can give logic. The pillar is house, is pillar house, is wall house, is infrastructure house. Then can you prove me a house? No. You understand? So this is how you need to use the logic. I just give example. I'm not going to, because to talk about logic, like how the logic is, you need to go so many content. Is you need to put this example for everywhere. Even you can put your body. Which one is me? My hand, my eye, my hair? If I can say, oh, my hair is me, like so-called the my hair is Karma Tshewang in my name, yeah, Karma. Then I should be have 1,000 on my head. Because I have maybe 10,000 hair, I don't know if you can count. If I say my finger is me, and I have 5 or 10, or maybe 20, I have 20 fingers. If I say I is me, then I have 2. But then I cannot also ignore altogether part is me. You know, somebody can say, oh, my body is beautiful, so strong. Then you probably be, you know, in young age, maybe you like to admire yourself and like, how can I say, like attach. But which part you attach in, okay, if I ask question, if you happen in your life, the which body you got an attachment? The hair, nose, and you need to prove like this using the logic. Then you can discover the wisdom. Then you have a humankind, you have a pure heart, then you have a what? Wisdom. Then nobody can mislead you. If you can let in, of course it's your hand. So then this is one part, yeah. Then come to the second, like my content, like say, to maintain the two life, the daily activities and spiritual activities very important. And especially the old age. I can tell you my own experience. When I go to the Himalayan regions, I see the old age people very happy because they have a target. Maybe they are too indulged in the religions because their teacher told them, okay, you have to be recite so-called the Guru Pema Sambhava heart mantra 10 million. They are focused on there all the time, like they're reciting. And even they don't have time to feel suffering. They are totally dedicated there. So if you don't have something to do, then your mind is running there, here, there, then your body couldn't support. Then what bring? Emotion. So simply our mind need a distraction. Good or bad. This is you can choose. So then when I come to the Western society, one time I went to the shopping in myself in Estonia. I used to in Estonia. There is one woman, maybe so old, and she had this kind of stick and some this. And there is, you know, Estonia is like almost snowing all the time. Not Toronto also, but there is more snow, like 3, 4, 5 months. And if rain, then slippery. Then this woman is going slowly, then slip. Then one girl ran to help. She said, I don't need. I'm still capability to strongly stand up myself. And I didn't get what this like old woman is saying. Then this topic bring me in my head. You know, someone want to help, they don't want. Then I try to go inside in their mindset. They used to be so independent in their life. When somebody come to help or without your exception, maybe they feel I'm useless. I'm not I'm not totally right. But this is my understanding coming like this. Then even I went to talk with so many old people. How do you think? But problem is they cannot speak English. They have totally different language. You know, it's society, something you can see so different things. The pleasant, unpleasant, and romance, and miserable. Everything is one content. How you want to see. Okay, this is, I can put into all like summarize. To be happy, you need to discover humankind, and you need to develop the wisdom based on logic, not judge. Judging is not good. And I'm not like stop you to help others, but you can help, but wisely. Yeah, and this thing. And I like to say one thing. In the life, we don't need a protection, in my opinion. My opinion. I don't know. I feel like this. Instead of you're looking for protection, maybe you have to look for the prevention. Is good? What do you prefer? Prevention or protection? You got it, the meaning? Because prevention is always protect the negative, if you are aware. Just I'm putting example myself because of putting other example is I'm not really inside their experience. Just I hear, I see, but putting in my own example is that I have been experienced and I went through this. Even I'm not doctor, but I have a little bit knowledge of this, what she talked about, Tibetan medicine. And when I feel something, then even I'm not sick, okay? But I took medicine, the natural herbal medicine, not the chemical. This is what I call prevention. In health, no, there are so many prevention, not only the health. But you can do so many ways. Then emotion preventions. I ask people to meditate. I also in Estonia, I ask them to come every Sunday to meditate. And we gather a few people, not much, because of I live a little bit far from town. I let them to meditate from 11 to till 3:30. And I don't let them to meditate only, but the between I ask questions and giving instructions, and also some intentionally like some reciting the peace mantra. I think everybody love to have a, how can I say, like happiness energy or positive energy. Yeah. And then another thing is to prevent not to have so emotions. But I'm not saying the emotion is so bad. No, if you are very capability to deal with the emotion, emotion is the best number one to have. Because with the emotion, you need, okay, for example, I can say, if you get caught fire, to destroy the fire, you need that much power antidote. You understand? So you have very strong emotion, then you need to control, you need that much antidote of positive mind. Then this can develop so fast. So this all you need in the life in everybody. each and every life, especially maybe older age, yeah. Maybe I don't say that younger generation don't need because their younger generation they don't feel, I think, what is happening because they're so busy in internet and their life, study, everything. Oh, yeah, this one, yeah. Yeah, so now I can stop here, but if you have question, then you can ask also. Yeah, okay. Yes.
Kind of unrelated, but I just wanted to hear your take on Bhutan.
Bhutan.
Since they brought in this gross national happiness, whatever.
Okay.
Can you give us some ideas what you think
Okay.
about that?
What is the gross national happiness? And this is, I think, designed by the gross national happiness is designed by our fourth king. But their idea is to bring all their people in happy and equal, and by financially, by other like education free, healthcare free, and to bring all together. But this idea is very good, but in the put in practical is still we need to work on more. They try, you have been heard, this is what they're trying now. The mindfulness city. Yeah, they're trying again, new idea. Mindfulness city is maybe if they going to complete and succeed, this is the one of the best place in the world, I think. They try. Then in Bhutan is, I think, more easy to do all those things because Bhutan people don't have that much against to our leader. Everybody respect. Maybe this is happening of maybe, let's say, we are truly in the Buddhism, the 75 to 80%, and they have background already. And even we have Hindus and little bit Christians and some other religion, but they're also, we have the same goal. Everybody have same goal. It doesn't matter, I know, I don't put in the religion before because the humankind is not like about the religions actually. If you think in this deeply in religion, Christianity have a humankind, Muslim have humankind, Hindus have humankind, Buddhism have humankind, and non-believer have humankind. Who can deny?
What is the goal?
The goal, what is the goal? What
Goal.
is the desired outcome? Yeah, like what?
No, I understand, but what is the goal means which like related with the question.
The same city you're building.
Huh?
The mindfulness city.
Mindfulness city is you need to understand the content. The mindfulness is they want to create some new society that everybody can live happily, no like any conflict, and maybe they try to do, but in reality, I don't know how further they can going to be succeed.
Because mindfulness has to do with an individual.
But they put individual, but they give the idea.
Right.
Yeah.
You spoke about.
Somebody want to give the idea. If nobody gives the idea, then how can we have this?
I was in New York when they had the raise your consciousness level in the early 70s at Central Park.
Mhm.
And there were well over 2,000 people
Mhm.
in Central Park, all praying, meditating for peace. And you could feel
Yeah, it's
you could feel it, and it lasted, like people who weren't even there said they felt it. So I think there's something to be said with collective mindfulness of channeling energies.
So regarding to this, and also the rest of the question also, the mindfulness city not be enough. Some raise the questions. The mindfulness city must be combined with wisdom. They also can like come up like this. But maybe they can name it mindfulness city to like deliver the gross national happiness. And maybe name it, but maybe they try to develop the wisdom part also. So therefore I heard they try to bring a lot of the Buddhist master to build there some institutions, some meditation center, some more like non-related with the religions. Just create the platforms that people can,
A safe place, a
Yeah.
sacred place.
yes, like secular way. They can be there, but instruction must be different way.
It's almost like you need a passport.
It's a prevention.
I think if you can things, if they can succeed, and if everybody understand, maybe you can say they can have some security of their prevention. But I don't know. This is come to reality is you really need to work more on that. No. Okay.
Okay. Do you want to do one last exercise together?
Yeah, question.
And then we can have questions. So this exercise is to balance our body, speech, and mind, like Karma was saying earlier. In order to balance body, speech, and mind, there are many variations on this exercise. You can do it vocally, you can do it silently, you can do it in your mind. And it is taking our breath. So as you inhale, you're gonna inhale the white light. If you know Sanskrit or Tibetan, it's the Om. And as you inhale, you feel in your body cleansingness of your body. And then the second part is holding the breath. So you hold your breath in your belly gently. And as you hold your breath, you image a red light. And this is to purify your speech and energy. They're very much connected. And then the last one is the exhale. When you exhale, you're breathing out a blue light or the blue home. And this is to purify the mind. Okay, so this body, speech, mind, and we do it all the time. We breathe, right? So it's a nice little exercise if you're waiting, paying for your groceries. You're inhaling, you're feeling your mind being, your body being cleansed. You hold your breath a little bit to cleanse your energy and speech, and you exhale to purify your mind. So body, speech.
Relating to this, I just told them to like explain a little bit this fire and fire elements. Okay, the elements what we have in body, the heat inside is you can call the fire elements. You cannot call the fire. The fire can, if you think we have a fire inside, then your body must be burned. Fire, the meanings, the fire reality is burning. So what we have the elements, and this also related with outside element also. This we call the inside elements and outside element. And the similarity, water, earth, and space, and breathing. This is all we call the 5 elements. This is simple way you can say. If you need the oxygen, you need a clear environment. If you don't have a good oxygen, like environment, you don't get a good oxygen. These are inside like very, very tiny in the subtle topic actually.
There you go. So we're going to breathe in together, the white light, the white Om, and feel your body being cleansed with the breath inwards. And then take a moment, we're going to hold the breath. And as you're visualizing the red light, you can imagine every single cell in your body open up and light up, because that's what's happening. And then as you exhale the blue home, you're going to exhale and you feel your mind at peace, at balance, in harmony. Okay, let's do it together. So let's inhale the white light, cleansing our body, holding the breath, the red light, purifying our speech and energy, and then breathing out the blue home, purifying the mind. Inhale Purifying the body with the white lights, holding the breath, feeling the energy and speech purifying, and then exhale the blue lights, purifying the mind. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. So that's one way to do it. Another way is in your mind, you can hear oh to purify the body, and holding your breath, purifying speech and energy, and then exhale and do oh, purifying the mind. So you can hear that in your breath, even if you're quiet, you can, as you hear the inhale, you can hear a little silent om, and you hold your breath, the om, and then exhale the home. Or if you're a singer like Daniel is, we can do it vocally, and then we can do it together. Oh, the oh, balancing the body, oh, and then this cleans the throat chakra as well. So if you want to clear your throat, go and then hold, and this cleanse your mind. Oh. All that, you must be silent, and then feel how it is for your body, speech, and mind.
And you can do it, it really
You can
helps,
do it anytime.
especially
When you
when,
wake up, when you.
especially when you have the emotions, like so strong emotion, and even you cannot, sometimes we have that kind of emotion, you cannot even talk. You just murmur. Then you don't need to say nothing. Just you can exhale and inhale like 20 times. Then you get a little bit down. Then you can say from speech. It actually, these are all practical. But in sometimes, many people think this is religion. It's not religion. I give you the example, okay, reason, logically again. If this is the religion, then why we can able to speak? They speak, you're talking, like different language, English, like Spanish, Chinese, but why we can able to talk? If you're not learned, you cannot talk, yeah, but you can talk because you can say the inherently we have the nature, the syllable inside us, invisibly. So therefore, this is connected with energy. So then you can able to talk here. In the scientific way, I don't know much. Maybe you are much better in scientific way.
Do you have any other questions?
Do you travel the world a lot?
Yeah, okay. This question is very nice now. Okay, I used to travel now many countries. Also related with this, as I mentioned before, I'm helping to build a school for poor children who cannot send them to
But it's school for boys, right?
boy, but
Yeah,
no
I wanted
girl,
to talk to you about that
not
later.
girl now. Girl maybe future, because this is related with monastery and school together. So that's why we cannot put together. So if need for girl, maybe you need to create new system again.
Want to know where you learned how to speak English?
Okay, how to speak English is when I was in Buddhist university, we learn in Tibetan. And some of my friends came from Bhutan in high school. I asked them to teach a little bit how to speak. And they tried to teach a little bit of grammar. Like I remember now, I'm from Chicago, the one. Where are you from? The answer is I'm from Chicago. That one grammar text. I learned like this, and then later, during the Corona time, then I have one student who followed me many times in Puerto Rico, and she taught me in the Zoom. but not really precisely she told, but we agreed to read together the teaching books, almost we read 15 books together. And I explain my understanding, she explained her understanding. Then this way I learn English, but I'm not really professional in speaker.
How old are you?
Now I'm say like soon coming like 38.
What?
38.
38.
Yeah.
Just a baby.
Yeah, I'm baby from all of you. Maybe you will take picture.
Okay, thank you so much, Karma. I brought a bag of katas if you want to come and take a kata as a show of appreciation. And I'll demonstrate.
Kata is we call kata in Tibetan, and this is we call the white cup that's in our tradition. When we offer to the beginning and it's like welcoming, when we offer in the end and it's appreciation and thankful. And then like we give like this.
Oh,
Yes.
wow, thank you. That's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. I like that. Applause too.
And share the kata after.
And share the kata if there's not enough.
I'm coming to you.
Yes. You can come and ask anything. I'm very happy to share and want to help.
How do we share? I hold on.
No. First I give her,
Yeah, yeah.
and then she can give you, and you come to me. Then I was like, this is
Oh,
so cool.
I
The
understand.
grateful and the appreciation. Live happy and prosperity. And I will always pray for all of you. I stay here. Yes,
Thank you very much.
see,
No, no.
yes. All native are the good parents. And which brought here now in the peace world. Because we should thank all of you, because you brought beautiful country.
Somebody. Wow, this is great.
Welcome. Yes. No, they didn't cut it.
Yeah.
They cut. Yeah, okay, you come here like this. No problem. You have so long life. See, no, because she said she didn't cut. Yeah, you have to cut. Yeah. Now you can change, give like this.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I'm coming there then.
Okay.